Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it's going to be a simple one, but it's going to be an effective one, and it's going to be telling you guys the 5 things that I've done that have massively improved my trading. And although I'm not a professional trader by any means, I do think that because these tips have helped me out, I should be sharing them with you guys as well. So let's get straight into the video, and if you do like the video, as always, please like, comment and subscribe. And let's get straight into tip number 1, which is to meditate for 10 minutes every single day before you take a trade. Now guys, I know this seems crazy and you think probably, who the hell wants to meditate before they trade, or who the hell even meditates? But trust me when I tell you, I've started doing this and it really did help me become a lot more relaxed, and it didn't make me overtrade, it didn't make me worry about missing out on different trade opportunities. It really just helps you calm down, and especially in the morning, sometimes if you jump on the chart way too quickly, it's going to basically cause you to not be in the right state of mind. So if you actually have a break before you go on the charts and do some meditation, it's going to really put you into the right state of mind. And although I've actually stopped doing it recently, which is pretty poor for me, I need to start doing it again. I do know for a fact that when I was meditating, that was when my trading was at its peak, and it's because it really does help you relax, and it definitely helps you become a better trader. And shout out to Iman Ghazi, because I'm pretty sure he was the one that said to meditate. It was something like he was doing a monk mode, and he said that the non-negotiable thing to do in monk mode is to meditate for 10 minutes every day. And I started doing that, and like I said, it did help my trading a lot, because it makes you way more patient and it makes you wait for the best opportunities to take instead of forcing a trade when it's not a good position to take. So yeah, that's tip number 1. And moving on to tip number 2 is going to be to only take 1 or 2 trades a day. And as soon as you take 1 or 2 trades, you have to come off the charts. And the reason why you should only take 1 or 2 trades a day is because it really just helps you stop over trading and revenge trading. Because a problem a lot of beginner traders have, including me when I started out, is that I would take a loss. Let's say the first demand fails, and then I see price come into the second demand. I take another buy and that one fails, and then price comes into the third demand and then that one fails again. It's a never-ending cycle where you just keep on trying to catch the move, the reversal. But if you just say to yourself after 1 trade, you know what, I'm off the charts, then it's going to really help your trading, because you're not going to overtrade and try and make the money back that you've lost previously. And another reason why I like taking 1 trade a day or 2 and then just coming off the charts is because it gives you more time to do other stuff. If you're on the charts constantly looking for setups and trying to take 5 to 10 setups a day, you're going to be like eyes glued onto the chart, and that is not good. You don't want to be doing that. You want to just take 1 trade. If it loses, cool, off the charts. If it wins, even better, off the charts with a winner. So that's my second tip, and yeah, let's move on to the third tip. And the third tip I'm going to give you is a very good one, and I was actually taught it by my mentor called Rob from Woke FX. And this tip is to class your trades, either class B or class A. And the reason this is beneficial is because it means that you're going to know how much of your account you're risking based on the class of the trade. For example, a class B trade means that it's not as good as a class A trade, and that is why you would risk 0.5% on the class B trade, and then on the class A trade you would risk about 1%, because you know that your class A's have a higher probability of winning. So that is why you risk more on your class A trades than your class B trades. And basically this is obviously beneficial because it means that your higher probability setups, the ones that are likely to win more, you're going to be risking more, and the ones that are less likely to win, you risk less, so that you lose less of your account. And another thing you can actually do is only take class A setups instead of taking your class B and your class C setups, because those ones are obviously more likely to lose. So if you can say to yourself, I'm only going to take class A setups, that is going to definitely increase your win rate and really help you on your trading journey. And to be honest, it's something that I really need to work on as well, because I'm not going to lie, I do sometimes take class B and class C trades, even though I know that they aren't going to win as likely as my class A trades. Whereas if I just said I'm only taking a class A trade, I'm sure my win rate would increase even more. So that is definitely something I can work on. But yeah, I guess that's the purpose of this YouTube channel, is that I'm not perfect. I have a lot of stuff to work on obviously still, and so do you guys watching, because no one's perfect and you can always improve your trading. And now that takes me on to tip number 4. And tip number 4 is probably the most important and the most recent change that I've done to my trading that has caused the biggest improvement. And this tip is to journal your trades. Journal your winning trades and journal your losing trades as well, because when you look back in the future, you're going to be able to see, like for example, oh, this trade lost, every single time before 8 a.m. So what can you do? You only trade past 8 a.m. And this will really improve your win rate, because you'll be able to see exactly what trades you don't want to be taking, and you'll be able to see which trades are winning, so you should be taking more of them. So journaling your trades is a really important thing to do. And for those of you looking to journal your trades, I would recommend that you use an app called Notion. It's a really good app. It's on your phone, and you can also get it on computer. It's free, and Notion's so good because it means that you can journal your trades to a really high level, so that you can look back in a couple months time and see how much you've progressed. And hopefully you have progressed, because you'll be able to see your progress from your trades. And also, adding from that last point about Notion, it's so important to journal your trades, not just because you're going to be able to find out which positions are losers and winners all the time, but you're going to be able to see like how much profit you've made in the month. Have you had a successful month? Have you had a successful week? And you'll be able to see that overall, yes, you've had a losing day, but when you look back on your trades, you see that you've actually had a winning week and a winning month. So when you see that, and you see that, oh, actually, if I have a losing day, it's not a big deal, because in the long run, I've still made profit in the week and in the month. So that is why I like journaling my trades as well, because it kind of tells me at the back of my mind that, I'm still doing well, even if I had a losing day, as long as I'm profitable in the week or in the month. It's not a massive deal, because no trader is profitable every single day. And if they tell you that, they're chatting rubbish. Cool. And moving on to tip number 5 is going to be to only trade 1 or 2 Forex pairs, and only trade for one trading session. And the reason for this is because trading is meant to be a job that gives you time freedom, right? So if you're trading throughout the whole day and you're trading more than one session, then that is going to mean that you're on the charts for the same amount of time as someone who's working a 9 to 5. So what's the point of that? You want to be on the charts for about 1 or 2 hours a day, and that's why it's good to just trade one session. And as soon as that session's done, you say to yourself, cool, I've traded the session, now I'm going to come off the charts and do something else. You can go to the gym, you can read a book, you can start a new hobby, you can start a new side hustle. That is the benefit of trading, is that once you've traded your session, you can come off the charts and do something else. So that is how trading should be. You shouldn't be looking on the charts all the time, and that's a mistake that I made when I was starting out. When I was doing my university lectures, I remember I would have the charts on my screen, and I'd be looking at the charts even if it was past the session that I should be trading. And that's a terrible habit to be in, because it means you're going to be over trading, and your mind is going to be focused on the charts for too much of the day, when you could be focusing on other stuff, like I said, gym, university work, or even a job. So that's my tip number 5. And also, I said at the start of tip number 5, you only want to trade 1 or 2 currency pairs. And the reason for this is because trading 1 or 2 currency pairs is going to mean that you become a master in this pair, and you're going to be able to know exactly how it moves every single day. So you can take better setups because you are familiar with this pair. So for me and for my group called WokeFX, we like to trade GBP USD mainly, and sometimes Euro USD, but mainly GBP USD. And the reason why we just trade one pair, like I said, is because we know exactly how the market is moving during the week. So we know exactly what we're looking for, and we're not focused on loads of different pairs, because when you're focused on loads of different pairs, realistically, you're not going to be like an expert in any single pair. What's the saying? It's like you want to be a master in one thing and not a master in loads of things. I don't actually know what I'm talking about, but yeah, you guys get my point. Trade one pair and trade one session. But yeah guys, that's pretty much my video done, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was a very simple one today, and hopefully you learned something from it. So if you did, please drop a like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video next Sunday. Peace.